Okay, then go ahead and lay back if you're ready. Just let your body breathe. Huge inhales. Nice exhales. So the idea for today is, in this season, it tends to be all about giving to other people, which is amazing. It's good to look out for others and to be aware of the needs of others and be that person to step in. So absolutely nothing against that. But sometimes we give and give and give so much that we're energetically almost on our last straw. And so for today's class, I was thinking of it as, instead of giving more outside of us, this is our day to give to us. So giving ourselves a little gift, a gift of self-love, self-care, self-compassion, and even just kindness in our thoughts toward whatever goes on today. So I'll do little reminders throughout that it's like, even if you're struggling, even if it's hard, even if your body doesn't look like anybody else's, it's just a day to be kind and loving, and just give yourself the gift, no matter what that appears like to anybody else. It's just helping your body have this experience, this time to breathe, to stretch, to be with community, and to just get to feel a little bit better. So with this simple idea to lead us on, start to take the knees into the chest, a hand on each knee. And let's rock around just a little bit. Just nice and easy, left and right. Start to let the knees drop all the way over to the left, a simple twist. The arms spread open, trying to stay in contact with the floor. Inhales, it's almost like we're trying to pull the spine taller, nice and long. Exhales, maybe gaze over the right hand and really enjoy being in the twist. With the next breath, the knees start to rise, and let them pull over to the other side. Same thing, a nice inhale to try to lengthen the spine tall. Exhale, just be in the twist. One more breath in and out. Lifting the knees back up. Take it into happy baby pose. So grab for ankles or feet. This can be with stillness if you prefer, or it can be rocking. We'll release the left leg all the way down, back to the floor. Easy is just keep the foot planted, bent knee. Harder is long leg. Holding onto this right leg like the happy baby. Let it rock just a little bit more crazy. And then start to allow this leg to extend upward toward the sky. If it's easier to shift the grip, go right ahead and do that. Maybe there's a little bit more space available by now. Let the heel continue to climb higher if possible. or the straight leg comes closer. Beautiful. Release the grip. The leg drops all the way down. The left leg comes back into the half happy baby. Rock it around just a little bit. And then in stillness, this leg starts to climb. Extending up, shift the grip if needed. And releasing this leg all the way down to the ground. We'll take our banana shape. Right ankle crosses over left. Leg scoot to the left. Up above head, grab onto the right wrist and scoot the shoulders to the left. Active or passive, your choice. Just relaxing in the shape or pushing against the ankle and wrist connections. Good. Release. Recross the other direction. Leg scoot to the right. Grab the left wrist, scoot to the right. Same quality. Maybe passive, just enjoying the overall arch, or active, pushing against ankle and wrist. And one more good inhale. Exhale, release, legs back to the straight middle. Arms reach directly overhead. Inhale. Exhale, let's try to rise. As you're rising, readjust the sitting bones. Circle the arms up to sky. Inhale. Exhale, lean directly forward. Fingers on the floor to the right side of the right leg. Continue to walk a little further to the right. And walk through the center over to the left. Look back through the middle. Try to lengthen from the low back and then release even deeper forward if possible. Rolling the spine back up. Slide the right foot closer in. And then we're taking a twist. So hook left hand or left elbow. Lengthen the spine up. Inhale. And exhale, spiral around the vertebrae. Returning forward, let this knee fall open. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, release over that left leg. So rise the spine up, baby cradle the left leg. So hold on to foot and knee or scoot it closer to your elbows. Try to lengthen the spine up as much as you can as you try to rock it out. Releasing this left ankle to the right side. The right thigh flops up. Good. From here, you can have some options. Maybe you're just leaning back on the hands if that's enough for the knee. Maybe one hand is pushing on the knee. Or maybe you're doing a full hug, even trying to lean forward into it. So keep on adjusting until you feel that hip opening nicely. And dropping hands behind you if they're not there already. Twice to each side, we drop the legs over to the right, over to the left, right, left. And then the next time to the right, we'll leave them in this shape, taking a twist now the other direction. So right hand or right elbow cups, and spiral it down. Release. The right leg is extending forward, left foot plants in closer. Okay, so twist, grab onto the knee, spiral forward, around. Release, the thigh falls open. Circle up to sky, inhale. Exhale, release forward. Rising back up, baby cradle for this leg. Rock it out. Sorry, that's for right leg. There we go. Good. Okay, and then right ankle comes up onto that left side. Hands behind for a moment. And so this is the starting spot. So maybe you're pushing on the knee. Maybe that's not enough. So you scoot in and hug. This one's the figure four moment, just to be in the hip stretch. Okay, hands behind, drop to the left, the right, one more each. And then we'll leave it over to the left, stack the spine tall, tuck the left hand or the left elbow, twist. Release from the twist into cobbler's pose, both feet together. Lengthen up to tilt forward. When you can't tilt any further, let the weight of the spine just release down. And spine rises up. Open the legs wide. And walk the hands through the center. Beautiful. So walking back in, let both legs come to swing around behind us. Kneeling. Let's take some cat cows. Coming up and down. One more cycle. Up. Down. Beautiful. Walking the hands forward into puppy pose. The forehead could be there or the chin resting on the floor. That one's a bit deeper. Keep on dropping the heart downward. Start to let the hips become heavy as if somebody's pulling them back, shifting into child pose. Lifting back up into kneeling. The right knee is lifting up to the side. We're letting it do 3 large circles each direction. So as large as you can trace. 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 3, 2, 1. Right away, switch sides. Second is 3, 2, 1, reverse. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Touching the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Movement is fine, stillness is fine. The right leg lifts up to the sky. Bend the knees and the toes behind your back. Good. And as you unwind from that opening, we're going to step the right foot to outside of right hand. Beautiful. Back knee can be lifted or lowered. You can be on wrists or elbows. Okay, planting hands if they're not. Scoot the hips over the back knee. The front leg extends straight and even scoot it to the middle of the mat. Let yourself lean forward for that hamstring. Your choice if toes are flexed back or pointed forward. Either way can feel nice in a very different way for the foot. Take a moment to try to see if it's possible to walk both hands to the outside of the right leg. Again, twisting for the spine, also perhaps getting into IT band just a little bit. And then as both hands come to the inside briefly, the leg is able to circle all the way back for a calf stretch. So push back until your right calf is at that nice stretch. That might require lifting the other knee off the ground, it might not. Just depends on your calf. And transition from here into a downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Again, stillness or movement, your preference. This is your gift to yourself. Just check in. How much am I letting myself really just be with my body? Shifting in ways that feel good. Giving myself a gift. Left leg rises, bend the knees from the toes behind. And unwind from that into stepping the foot to the outside of left hand. Same as before, back knee can be lifted or lowered. We can be on wrist, elbows, blocks, lots of options. Another deep, full breath into belly. And out. Bring up onto hands. The hips go over the back knee. The foot can make its way to the middle of the mat. Then leaning forward, heart gets closer to thigh. Toes can be flexed back or pointed forward. Hands work their way to the outside of the leg. So going to the left. And unwinding the arms. The leg does a semicircle. Travels all the way to the back of the mat. Left calf stretch. Transition from here into downward facing dog. Flow if anybody wants to take a flow, your choice. Eventually making our way up to top of mat, forward fold. The right knee bends a little bit. The hands walk their way to the outside of the right leg. Back to the center. Right leg starts to straighten, left bends, and then hands walk to outside of left. Come back to the center, equal bend or straightening to the legs. Next huge inhale, we rise. Good. Hands to the heart. Right ankle to left thigh. The left leg bends, creating a little bit of a chair. Make sure hips go a bit back rather than knees forward. Perhaps hands to the heart or maybe hands to this leg, helping the knee to rotate open. So two options here. Either start working down to elbows and then fingertips to floor, lengthening in a forward fold from here. Or second option, just drop the right leg into a cross position, right leg crossing over, pinky toes close, and then be in the forward fold there. Your choice. Those that are still in the balancing position, you have two options. Either drop the foot down to come up or start reversing your way to try to balance up. So maybe elbows up to the leg and hands. Ooh, and then rise. Good job. And release. Shake it out. Good. Second side, left ankle to right side. Start to sit back like fierce pose. Maybe hands at heart. Maybe hands on the knee, helping it rotate open. Feeling the balance for a moment. And maybe drop the leg now to go to forward fold or start walking your way down. Elbows down, then fingertips to floor. The leg can stay bent or it can straighten as you're in that forward fold. Maybe drop the foot down to come up. Maybe try to rise with balance. Good job. We're up, release. Let your feet come about as wide as the mat. And we'll drop down either to a high squat or all the way down to Malasana. Help the hips be pushed open now. One more deep inhale, lengthen the spine taller. So the release. Fingertips find the floor. Lengthen the legs straight, turn the toes forward. We'll slowly start to heel toe the toes back to shoulder distance. Whenever you get there, next inhale helps us rise. Exhale the heart. Inhale, arms float out to each side, float the right knee, try to balance. Option to twist, hooking the left hand to right knee. Returning back forward, the arms open. Take back warrior three. Option to extend the arms by the ears. Full warrior three if you wish. Stepping back, warrior one, float the arms up. Clasping hands behind the back, bow forward, shoulder stretch. Release the hands. Bend that front knee even deeper to rise back up, warrior one. And then hands to hips. Shorten the stance just a bit, preparing for pyramid. The hips are square forward. Start to bend at the waist. When you get about halfway down, it's nice to walk hands down to the shin. Maybe stay there or drop to blocks or floor. Standing split to transition forward, so bump the hands and foot forward on the ground, float the right leg. And dropping right foot to floor. Feel the spine release for a breath. Next, inhale to rest. Hands down to heart. Arms circle open to each side, float left. Balance the spine. Or twist, taking right hand to that left side. Returning forward. Warrior three, maybe airplane arms or maybe arms up by the ears. Landing warrior one. Clasping hands behind back. Bow forward, shoulder stretch. Release the hands down for a moment. The front knee's almost like a spring to help us rise up. Drop hands to hips. Shorten the stance a bit. Straighten both legs. And with the hips square forward, take the half fold. Then readjust hands. Maybe go further. Bumping hands forward a foot, float left leg. Forward fold. Inhale, rise. Thumbs down to heart. Circling arms up to sky. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fingertips to floor. Right leg steps back. Stay in this position. Float the left hand up high. Dropping the hand down to the inner part of the foot, rotate the back heel down, circle up, warrior two. Extended side angle, front elbow to front thigh, or sliding fingers to floor. Warrior two. Reverse. Leaning toward the back wall. Warrior two. Turn to the long edge of the mat, turning toes with you. Wide angle forward fold. Bending the knees, roll up, and then turn each of the toes out to 45-degree angles. Bend the knees, drop hands to inner thighs, push open. Option to drop right shoulder forward. And left shoulder. Beautiful. Back to center. Straighten the legs. Turn the front toes forward. Forward to the mirror side. And then we're cartwheeling down into half moon. So left hand toggles down. Even just balancing like a star is fine. Beautiful. And collapse down into forward fold at top of mat. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins. Exhale, hands slide back down. Left foot travels the back of mat. Left hand on floor, right hand twist up to sky. And as the hand comes down, back heel rotates down. Heart will open into warrior two. A good side angle. And warrior two. Reverse. Warrior two. Turn the toes to this long edge. And drop down, wide angle, forward fold, maybe a new arm position. Bending the knees, roll the head up. And once again, goddess, turn toes open, 45 degrees. Take that deep squat, pushing into the thighs. Arms can be up or just drop them to the thighs, hoping to push open as you lean. And lengthening the legs. Turn the front toes to mirror. Prepare to cartwheel. Half moon. And releasing down, forward fold. Bending the right knee again, walk hands to outside of right leg. And lengthening that leg, bend left. Walk to outside of left. Hands back forward. Another breath just to be here. Inhale, slide hands up, shins, half lift. Exhale, planting hands on floor. Travel the feet back, child pose, down dog, or a flow, all up to you. We're transitioning to right leg pigeon pose. So kneeling or down dog, however you'd like to get there. Let that right leg swing forward. Scoot the left leg back. You get to play with this. So maybe there's some time where you're in the back bend. Maybe you're grabbing left hand for that left foot. At any point, if you'd like to take sleeping pigeon, that's also absolutely beautiful. Two more good, slow breaths. Good. We'll transition out to a recovery pose. That could be down dog for some of us. That could be kneeling for others. Just give the hips some motion either way. Releasing all the tight areas. Whenever you're ready for left leg to come through, pigeon. Beautiful. Play with any variations you'd like, or just go straight to sleeping. That's also beautiful. Just a few more breaths, make them extra deep. By slowing down can be such a huge gift to ourselves in this rushed world. We'll come back out to the recovery shape, whatever that looks like. Eventually working our way to a seated place. Enjoying another cobbler's pose, bottoms of feet together, knees opening. Lengthen up to go forward. Rising up. Open the legs back out. One last time, walking through. And rising up, scoot into just an easy, comfortable seated position. We'll give our body some last little gifts that we don't always include. So clasp hands behind the back, scoot the hands to the right hip or the right waist, and then right ear drops down to right shoulder. Nice stretch for the left shoulder and neck. And as the head rises, shift the hands to left ear drops down. Head rises. Right arm crosses all the way over the body. Left arm hugs it in. Option to drop left ear to left shoulder again. And both arms open. Inhale. Exhale, left arm crosses. Maybe right ear drops down. Inhale, open both arms, head floats. And clasp hands together in front of you. Straighten the arms. Pull the left arm in, making the right wrist stretch. Or you can switch either way, it doesn't matter. Pick one. And take the second one. Okay, as you release from this, flip the hands the other way forward. And then same thing, pull the left hand in so that the other side of the right wrist is stretched. And switch. Release, roll the wrists out. Chin drops down to chest. Maybe you clasp hands to just be extra weight for the back of the neck stretch. And then release as the head floats back up. Almost like the little pitter-patter of rain we're hearing. Let there be pitter-patter of fingertips on the head, all around the scalp. This will initiate our transition into Shavasana. So if there's last stretches your body needs, take it. Otherwise, at any point, if you're ready for Shavasana, you can settle down to that beautiful, relaxed shape. Feel no rush to be in Shavasana if you're still relaxing through these last stretches. But when you are there, deep breaths. Let every breath be a gift to yourself. Imagine every breath heals your body. Every breath energizes your body. Every breath, deep, long, and relaxed as a gift to yourself. Begin to deepen inhales. Long, relaxed exhales. Introduce little movements back to the body. Fingers and toes. Ankles and wrists. Reaching out in ways that feel good. Perhaps a nice fetal position would feel amazing today. Maybe 3 or 4 more good deep breaths. Only rising to a comfortable seated place when you feel ready. When hands at the heart, we're filled with such gratitude for this time we got to share together. Gratitude for our bodies, our breath, our heart, our energy. Gratitude for all the adventures we were able to have this year, and all those still yet to come. We recognize this beautiful gift we've given ourselves, and we remember that it's okay to give ourselves this type of self-love and self-care occasionally. So with this to help lead us on to this marvelous season, let's wrap up the time we shared together with the sound of Om. Deep inhale now. May we be filled with light, happiness, and peace. Namaste.